morning and welcome to my channel. Sharon here. Today I'm doing some gesso scraping, which basically means I'm putting gesso onto these papers and then scraping with these. These are from like for pastry and icing and things like that, on icing to do designs. And I've got some coffee dye paper, tea dye paper and some watercolour paper. And all I'm going to do is get into a mess probably, but anyway, you put a blob on like this and get this one. I will scrape. Oh, this one's different. You do get a little bit of a mess. Just go around scraping on paint, well, gesso, like this. I don't know if you can see, but there's ridges and things everywhere, so I need to leave that to dry. Okay, and then I'm going to go on to the watercolour paper, and again it's just a load of paint, and then I'm going to take the small ones here, just before I do that is do a bit of this. That's quite a lot of paint I put on there. Ah, that's better. Okay, so that's sort of got lots of ridges on. Leave that one to dry. Okay, I have this second sheet and I'm going to do the same thing again. Just spread it out. And take the larger prongs. Okay, as you can see, you can also sort of like dab bits on as well. So I need to let that dry and then I'll be back with my sprays. Okay, I'm back. These are all dry now. This is the one with, I just scraped the gesso on. I'm hoping you can see that. Now I'm going to be doing a small Halloween journal, and I just want to spray some of my Distress Oxide sprays on. I have shaken these up, but I'm just giving them another one. And then a bit, I've used, orange spice marmalade, and then I'm going to put a bit of fossilised amber. Oops. And you need lots. That's come out quite a lot. You need lots of paper towels. There. And some water over the top. Get it moving if I can. Might do some blobs actually. like that. And just move it around. Okay, I think I'll dry that now. Okay, I've now got some wilted violet. I'm going to put there. I'm going to get a bit of that, and then I also have, where is it? Some fired brick. Oop, that went a bit mad. Might need to dab that. And then I'm just going to put, where's my water gone? Over there. Spray of water on there, just to move this about a bit more, like that. And now I think I'm just going to dry this. I'm going to put some splodges of water on it, and then I'm just going to let it dry. Like that. So I'm just going to leave this to dry, bringing these two in, and this is with the larger scraper side, this side, and then this one was with the smaller one. So you can see you've got lots of texture on there. Now I'm going to do these two in blue for using some for my seaside journal, and I do have another that I'm beginning to do. So I'm going to use Mermaid Lagoon. With, now drop the lid, go, some faded jeans. Now I'm just going to spray with water. Get it moving. Does need to get past the ridges. Ah, that one's moving a lot better. Some on there. See where this one is running down the ridges there. I love the texture on this. Like this. Oh, look at that going all the way down. I do like that. Wonder what it's going to do when it hits that ridge. Oh, it managed to go over it. And then it goes into the groove there. See, it's fascinating when you do something like this. Okay, I'm now going to dry that. Right, I'm going to add a bit of tea dye as well. Just a small amount. I think I might do some blobs as well. I thought this would look like the sand. And just a little bit of water. Just to get these moving as well. Turn part of this green. But again, you have the sand dunes. So I'm going to dry this. Okay, now I have some vintage photo. Thought then I would do some blobs. And a small amount of water. Don't know if they're too strong. No, I don't think so. I think they add a bit of interest, don't they? Could do is just dab a little bit like that, just to tone them down a bit. Look, I can even dab where I've used the ink. You can use it to dab over the top. Like that. Okay, I'm going to dry that. I'm going to put this one aside, and this one I'm going to spray with water, and then I'm going to let this dry naturally as well. And this one, can you see those colours there? More fodder. I'm going to use some acrylic ink. Liquitex white, titanium white acrylic ink. And this I'm just going to let dry. It's very messy, this acrylic ink. It is a dropper, but I prefer to shake it on. And then I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back with what the results are. Okay, I'm back with the results, and this is the sort of Halloween one, and I didn't realise what I was thinking about, but I splattered it with gold, which I was going to do on camera, but I got a bit carried away. But I've got one that I've done earlier but differently, and I wasn't over keen on this one. It's a lot paler and everything all mixed together. I didn't dry it in between. So what I thought was I could actually put the splatters on here, and what I use is this Gansai Tambi starry colours. As you can see, I have been using them quite a bit. I used to do a lot of gold splatters. I use a fan brush, and then just hopefully this might lift this a bit, and I'll be able to use this as well. I'm quite liking that. That has made a difference. We'll see when it's dry. Well, you'll see it in the Halloween journal. I'm using this as backgrounds, not pages. So wipe off with that. I've also been using a lot of gold flakes as well in my seaside journal. So yeah, I quite like that. That was on a previous one. This is the one we did. I do prefer this one. It's a lot more vibrant, I think. And I like the white from the water splatters. Then the other one I've got, the other two, this is the one with the acrylic ink drops, and you've got the little bubbles as well, which is quite a nice effect. I like that. And then this is the one with the water splatters and how that finished up. Again, I like both of them. You'll see these in the seaside journal. So that's, put them that way around if you can see them. There, that's my gesso scraping, I suppose you call it. And I use these that are for cake decorating with icing and making patterns. They come in handy. Gesso scraping backgrounds with oxide sprays. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to look out for the Seaside Journal flip through, where you'll see some of these, and the Halloween journal, which will be coming in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look, hit the like button, and any other buttons you see would be great to help my channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.